Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome to the Green Bay Packers franchise. The Packers sit here pretty much in the middle of the pack in the NFL at 5-5. We are actually second in the NFC North because the Lions and Bears are also in a rebuilding state. The Lions at least have a few wins, 4 under their belt. The Bears have 3. The Bears really just need a couple of years to really compete, I think. Their offense is just so bad, and this is where they're going to have to get better. We're at the point of the season where we look at the 3 players we will focus on a bigger scale. We will unlock the largest amount of scouting percentage for all of these players. But there are a couple of players that I want to highlight that I won't be highlighting here as one of our 3 main focus players. One is Randy Reynolds out of Utah. He is probably my favorite tackle prospect. He has A, pass blocking, and every single one of his pass blocking attributes are an A. So he's a guy that I definitely want to kind of get in the first round, but he might not be there when we pick. We're kind of going to be picking probably in the middle at pick 15 or so. Jeff Kirkland is an interesting player. He is a left tackle, but he is the worst pass blocking left tackle, and I think he kind of translates to a guard a whole lot better. He's got A, awareness, A, run block, A, run block power, A, run block finesse. I mean, the guy is a run blocking left tackle. He is nasty. He's going to get after it, and I think that he could be a guy, if he drops down to, let's say, the early second round, we could possibly trade up for him, but that wouldn't solve our pass blocking issues. But the 3 main guys we will focus on, Greg Ashmar is interesting. We need a free safety, but I'm not sure, which safety we're going to get in the draft, and he is the top rated free safety. I don't know much about him. He is kind of undersized at 5'9", though. Evan Watkins is a right guard. He has A, awareness, A, pass block finesse, A, impact block, and B, pass block. That's just interesting to me because maybe he's a guy that, will move to tackle. Elton Jenkins isn't doing so well this year, so I'm not sure about his future on the team. So I definitely want to draft a lot of prospects that could play tackle. The next guy is probably the biggest guy I'm excited about because he is fast. Great to elite athleticism and pretty much everything. And he is 5'8", goes to Florida, and he's around 2 to 3 projections. So that's a guy we might not have to reach on. We don't have any film on them. We will get some film soon. We will send our scouts to see them play and then see what they bring next episode. So around the NFL, a lot of teams don't have many major injuries. There are a couple of teams that are losing a couple of star players. Marcus Williams is out for 3 weeks with a broken collarbone. Sidney Jones out for the Seahawks for 6 weeks with a broken collarbone. Alan Lazard is out with a back strain for only 1 week. Quad tear for George Pickens for 4 weeks. Looking at the Texans, a big reason why they've been losing, and they're a bad rebuilding team, but they have so many injuries. And then Jeffrey Simmons, who we will go up against the Titans in this episode, he's out for a little bit, so that will be a little bit of relief coming into this game. Now, the Titans are obviously a very, very good football team. And to be quite honest with you, they have one of the best defenses in the NFL. And then add Derrick Henry in that offense. I mean, it is going to be scary in the future for them, especially when they put Malik Willis at quarterback. We do have a couple of upgrades coming into this game. We will play the moments all throughout this episode, so we will get through 3 games all the way to the bye week and really see what this team is made of. Royce Newman gets an upgrade. I am actually happy that our offensive linemen are getting upgraded because that has been really the weak part of this team. We've seen pressure from the Lions, and that was a bottom 5 defense, and that was not a good impression on the GM going into the offseason. Amari Rodgers is at the bottom of the depth chart right now, but I got to admit, I'm not seeing a lot from Christian Watson, and Amari Rodgers could get some more playing time a lot sooner rather than later. So we actually hop into this game all of the moments they give us in this game are garbage. They're all like 4th and longs, 3rd and longs. So we will start this game out in the 4th quarter, and Jordan Love has thrown 3 interceptions up to this point. None controlled by the user, meaning me, all controlled in sim. And we find ourselves down 26-7 in the 4th. Here is Love now, airing this one out deep into coverage. Trying to get it over the top, but he can't get it to the end zone. Looking for Christian Watson on that. Here is A.J. Dillon with the handoff up the middle, running over the defender. A.J. Dillon punishing him, but only at 36 yards carrying in this game. 3rd and 2, quick throw out of the backfield. Dillon is a good pass catching back, but I think next year, or at least in the draft, I'm looking for a true pass catching back. 1st and 10, airing out in double coverage to Romeo Doubs. I thought he had a step. We could get that over the top. Didn't work out that well. 2nd and 10, throw to left side. This is Robert Tonyan. He has the catch for about a gain of 7. Now at the 26 under center, Love back to throw. He has 2 open men on the right side of the field. That one's caught by Watson. I'm trying to get as many catches to him as possible as he converts there for the 1st down. Here's Dillon now, handoff. He gets inside the 5. 1st and goal now. Maybe one of the first times in this game we've had a 1st and goal. Handoff to A.J. Dillon for the touchdown. Dillon has been very, very good for us. I feel kind of bad because he had a great start to the year, and then all of a sudden our offensive line, I think, just has gotten fatigued, and they have not been blocking well at all. So now into the 4th quarter, 5 minutes left. Here's a 4th and 2, and these are the type of scenarios that they give us, like these 4th down situations, 3rd and long situations, ones that we can't really, obviously convert. And now we are down to 40-14. They have given us 0 defensive possessions, actually, which is kind of crazy, especially since I bumped the quarter length up to 10 minutes when we're doing the moments. Here's a throw across the middle, up the seam, looking for Romeo Doubs. And that's our 1st interception of this game. But make it 4 total on the game for Jordan Love. And I know a lot of you guys say that we're making bad decisions with Jordan Love throwing the football, but this game just shows you right here 3 interceptions without our control. So, wow. A bad loss here at home versus the Titans. We dropped under 500. We are 5-6 now after this bad loss. How about Tannehill? 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, only threw 24 passes. Derrick Henry ran the ball 22 times. He went over 100. How about Romeo Doubs? Another monster game. I don't know how many 100-yard games he's had, but he has been crazy good this year. Definitely the front runner for Rookie of the Year in the NFC. As we drop to 5-6, and now we will face the Philadelphia Eagles, who have a middle-of-the-pack offense. They are 16th in passing yards, 20th in rushing yards. I wouldn't say that's too bad. But they obviously want to get better on offense, but their defense has been carrying them. They have a top 5 defense this year. Number 4 in total yards, 8 in pass yards, 5 in rush yards. Amazing year for the Eagles. So in the NFC East, they are competing with the Giants and the Cowboys and the Commanders, I guess. All 4 teams are in the thick of things, but the Giants are surprisingly 7-3. Now remember, when we played the Giants, they had Sam Darnold at quarterback, so this is not the Daniel Jones show. It is Sam Darnold leading them to a 7-3 record on top of the NFC East. So we go on the road for the second game of this 3-game round robin here is a quarterback draw to start out the game for Jalen Hurts as we do settle for 3 on our first drive. And they give us our first offensive scenario here. 2nd and 7. Here's a throw to left side. That one is going to be caught. A.J. Brown hooks up for the 1st down. The acquisition in the offseason, then signed a 4-year extension with the Eagles. So here is Hurts airing this one now. One-on-one for Devontae Smith being guarded by Jair Alexander. Incomplete. 3rd and 4 now. Here is Hurts moving in the pocket. He's going to take off to the right side, and he has the speed to get to the 1st down marker. 1st and 10 now. Another clean pocket for Hurts. A quick throw, and that's Devontae Smith again, and he gets pushed forward for the 1st down. A gain of 11 on that throw. at the 43. Jalen Hurts now moving in the pocket. This time he's going to try to take off, and Rashawn Gary is there for the sack. Gary has come around late. He has had a sack in each of the last 4 games. 3rd and 10. Hurts trying to scramble again, running into his own offensive lineman, and this time he slides down. And they do end up lining up for the 53-yarder. This one is good. It will tie the ball game up. All right, let's see if Jordan Love can put together a nice drive to start out this game. Here is a throw across the middle. A.J. Dillon. He's lined up wide in a 5-wide set. Now, Dillon can catch the ball in the backfield pretty well, so I feel comfortable lining him up right there. Play action fake on the next play. This is going to be Jordan Love going down. It looks like that may have been Josh Sweat in there on the sack. As now we lose a few yards, bringing it to a 3rd and 15. Love throws across the middle, and that's an excellent throw to Randall Cobb. Cobb and Romeo Doubs have been the clear 1 and 2 receivers in this offense. As here is Doubs now getting the end around. And that's what you got to do. Just get your guys involved any way possible. He picks up a gain of 3 on that one. Play action fake now. This is going to be Love throwing on the run, and he's got Doubs. Another first down. Now that one may have been one of the better throws on the year right there. And we convert there for the first down. Now at the 29. Love out of the backfield. This is going to be Scotty Miller. And he gets open. And to me, Scotty Miller has actually been better than Christian Watson's been this year. That's maybe something to keep your eye on in the future. Finding Christian Watson's role in the offense. He's lined up wide left on this play. We get it thrown across the middle, and that one is going to be caught by Tanyan. Also looking for a contract extension going into the offseason. Handoff. A.J. Dillon will be in from about 5 yards out. It's a touchdown. A great drive right there from Jordan Love. He made a couple of really tough throws, and he converts, and it's now 10-3. The Eagles find themselves in the red zone now, and here is Hurts. The pocket collapses around him. It's Mordecai Muhammad along with Devontae Wyatt. I'm definitely excited to see that Wyatt is starting to come around, because now we have Mordecai Muhammad, Wyatt, and Gary now playing probably their best football together. 3rd and 18. Hurts tries to scramble, picks up a gain of 7. As we go into under 5 minutes left here in the first half, Love tries to put together one more drive. Here's a catch by Watson. But those are the types of catches he's only been able to really take and get open with, those drag routes across the middle of the field. 3rd and 5 now. Watson open again. We're going to get it to him. He has a 1st and more. He shows off the burst. It gets around the edge. Pushed out at the 7. But I want to see him stretch the field just a little bit more. His route tree is really limited right now. Hand off to A.J. Dillon inside the 10. That one only goes for a gain of 1. Jordan Love under center now as a 2-minute warning is close. Here is Love trying to throw outside the pocket. Maybe should have stayed in it, but the pressure was coming off the left edge. So we settle for 3 on that drive. Philadelphia gets the ball back here inside of a minute left, and here they scramble they go all the way down the field, and Jalen Hurts gets inside the 5. 2nd and 3 now. They have 1 timeout remaining. This time Hurts takes off right away, and he will get in for the touchdown. He's got too much speed to catch him. Once he's already taken off, it's kind of hard to run him down. And the Eagles end up tying this up before halftime. But we actually get one more chance here with about a minute left to go in the first half, and we get it to the 50-yard line. Here's a handoff up the middle. That's A.J. Dillon as we call our last timeout there. So 24 seconds to go here. No timeouts. Love throws to an open Randall Cobb. Touchdown. Did he get both feet in bounds? How did they blow that coverage? It was a great throw by Love. Let's just see. Cobb gets one. Oh, yeah, he's got both feet in. Great throw by Love. He's missed a ton of those types of throws. I feel like we would have won more games if he would have just made a couple more of those. So now we're into the third quarter. More of Cobb. Man, you got to love what Randall Cobb is bringing to the table here in this Green Bay offense. I mean, he has been healthy. He's over 100 yards with that catch. And now we continue this drive with a carry. A.J. Dillon only at 32 yards. Now another play action fake this time. 2nd and 8, throw out to the right side. That's the veteran Mercedes Lewis. The lifelong Jacksonville Jaguars played the last 2 years in Green Bay. Handoff now to A.J. Dillon inside the 5. That one is stuffed as it brings it to a 2nd and goal. We come out here with 5 wide on the goal line. And Love takes off up the middle. It's a touchdown for Jordan Love. And he can do it with his legs. You do forget that he can run the football as we start the 4th quarter up by 2 scores. Here's a throw to the right side. That one is going to be caught. That one's Christian Kirk, I believe, now with the Philadelphia Eagles. Is now they're across the 50. Hurts in the shotgun again. Throwing across the middle. It's going to be caught again. And once again, it is Kirk for another first down. So now at the 25, we load up the box here, trying to disguise the blitz. We only rush 4, but the pressure gets right to Jalen Hurts. It's Devontae Wyatt. How about the second half he is now coming out with? And I think it's just taking him a little bit to get going. But this is a bright spot for us because for the longest time I was worried. Wyatt again gets to the quarterback. On the next play, he is storming to Jalen Hurts. 3rd and 18 again. Here is Hurts now. He gets hit by Dean Lowry getting involved this time. I think Dean Lowry's position at left end is the one position on the defensive line along with nose tackle that is pretty much a hole. Dean Lowry hasn't flashed too much this year. He's been decent but not great, but he does get the pressure right there. So 30-16 now, inside 3 minutes to go. Here we are on defense. Jalen Hurts still running for his life behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 4 now. They run slants again. Here is Hurts scrambling to the right side, trying to outrun Rashawn Gary, and he does pick up 3. 4th and 1 now. This could be the game with the 2-minute warning about 14 seconds away. Here's a handoff to Miles Sanders, and he picks up the first. Quay Walker brings him back, but only a gain of 1. This drive continues now at the 49. Here is Hurts throwing into coverage. Surprised he threw that one. Jair Alexander on the coverage. At the 49 now, here is Hurts throwing across the middle, and that one is going to be caught. Tackled by Benjamin, and now 3rd and 3. Here is Hurts throwing off his back foot, and that one is incomplete. 4th and 3 now at the 41. Could this be the game? Handoff to Sanders again, and a stop, and that is Quay Walker along with Rashawn Gary, and that will do it here. The Packers bounce back from an ugly home loss versus the Tennessee Titans and win versus the Eagles 30-16. Jordan Love has a very clean game today. I don't think he had any turnovers at all. He had a passing touchdown. This is the first game, I believe, that he actually had a game without an interception. A.J. Dillon ran for 53, but how about Romeo Doubs and Cobb? They just continue to tear up secondaries. 112 yards for Doubs, 106 for Cobb. And they both get in, or I guess Cobb gets in for a touchdown. How about the defensive line, though? Devontae Wyatt was disruptive all game. Rashawn Gary and Dean Lowry all get sacks along with Mordecai Muhammad. That's what you love to see when all 4 of your guys that are in on pass rushing downs get to the quarterback. That is pretty cool to see. We do end up with the win. We get back to 500 at 6-6. I mean, this is what we are right now. We are just floating around. I think we actually have an interesting schedule. Why are we beating the teams that are over 500, losing to the teams that are under 500? It seems like that's how this season's kind of going. We are just kind of an inconsistent team. I think it starts with the offensive line. I think if we've had better offensive line play, the results of these games could look different. And now we go up against the Bears, who we've already beat this season, or actually they've already beat us this season. They are number 30th in pass yards on offense and 27 pass yards on defense. I think that just shows that they just need more pieces around Justin Fields. I mean, they only have Darnell Mooney right now, and we'll see who shows up today. As Jordan Love is this time on the road to face the Bears. So here is Fields now starting out with the carry to the right side. That one is going to go to David Montgomery. I think Montgomery's going to be a free agent this coming season, so we'll see if he is going to be a Bear as well. Mooney runs in motion. Here's a quick throw across the middle. That's Byron Pringle with the catch, but he gets hit hard. I'm surprised he held on to that catch. Here is Fields now throwing to the right side, and that one is caught by Cole Kmet. Justin Fields has a lot of carrying to do here in the regular season. I think he's going to have a tough time. I think he will have his moments, but really not having two good receivers is definitely going to hurt him, I think. And I think the Bears should have probably added one in the offseason. I don't know what they were thinking, but if I was them, I would have went after at least one of the top 5 tier receivers. As here is one of the new receivers, Dante Pettis, getting to the end zone for the touchdown. Could Pettis be a big piece for the Bears here? And that was just excellent run after the catch right there. Broke a couple of tackles, and he got all the way to the end zone. What a catch and run as Jordan Love enters this game. 20 touchdowns, 20 interceptions. It's just not been all that pretty. That 4 interception game from the Titans definitely hurt him as well. Here's a jet sweep touch pass to the right side. This time, A.J. Dillon takes it for a gain of 9. So now 2nd and 1. Here is a deep shot down the field. It's Scotty Miller. How impressive has Scotty Miller been this year? It's been incredible. And I think that, you know what, right now, if I had to put a depth chart, ranking on it, Scotty Miller to me is ahead of Christian Watson. That just shows where the rookie's at right now. So here's a play action, touch pass, throw out to the right side. This is Doubs who has it. A little different play calling that we're trying here at the end of the season. You can just see we're just using motion, using some speed. Here's a quick throw this time to Watson, and he does pick up the first down. Jordan Love, 4 of 4 on this drive. Looking good throwing the football here on the road in Chicago. He's going to have to get used to it. But this play action fake doesn't work. Robert Quinn goes untouched to the quarterback. As now that brings it to a 3rd and 18. Love tries to step up in the pocket, gets hit on the throw, and looking for Doubs. That one falls incomplete. So 7-3 start here for the Bears as they're up by 4. Here's a quick throw. It's Cole Kmet again, and he picks up a first down catch. 5 of 5 to start this game here for Justin Fields as he lines up here with 4 wide out there, but a handoff. David Montgomery throws off Quay Walker and picks up the first down and a little bit more as he gets across the 50-yard line with that run. And now at the 31, here is Fields. Now brings it to a 3rd and 4. Here we bring 4. This time, Justin Fields goes down. It's Gary again, making 5 straight games with a sack. 4th and 9, 53-yarder will be on the money. But a 10-3 game moving into the second quarter. Jordan Love now throwing across the middle. This one's caught by Dillon. He gets thrown down by the former Packer, Devondre Campbell. We'll see if he re-signs with them in the offseason as we fast forward a little bit now. 10-6 game. Here is Love throwing deep across the middle of the field. And that one's incomplete. So it's 2 straight 3rd down drives, and we end up settling for 3 points there as we fast forward inside of a minute to go here in the first half. And there is Darnell Mooney. That one could have been OPI on that one. I'm not sure. That wasn't a pick play. So 17-9 here with a minute to go here in the first half. And those are the throws right there. I mean, Romeo Doubs was wide open. You got to make that throw. 2nd and 20 now. Here's a deep shot. And Jordan Love gets hit on the throw by Robert Quinn. It's going to be picked off. Another pressure given up by Elton Jenkins. I have no idea what's going on with him this year, but that one was not Jordan Love's fault. So now we fast forward to the 4th quarter, and now we're down by 11. Here is Romeo Doubs trying to get into the end zone. He gets tackled at about the 1. And now here we are at the 1. Here is A.J. Dillon in the backfield. We thought we were going to hand the ball off to him. Instead, we tried to buy some time to throw that one away, but by the time we did, it was way too late. We're back at the 12-yard line now. 3rd and goal now. Jordan Love in the pocket, standing, throwing. This is the Christian Watson. Uses his speed to kind of get some more yardage. He caught that at the 6, but actually got to the 3. And we got to line up for it here for a 4th and goal. Throw to the end zone. That's caught by Doubs. Touchdown. Another big game for Romeo Doubs again. And how impressive has this rookie been? 4th round pick, by the way. 23-18 now. We need a big stop here. Fields tries to scramble outside. He gets run down by Darnell Savage, bringing it to a 2nd and goal at the 5. Fields hands it off to David Montgomery, who's in. It's a touchdown. We definitely needed to stop there. And now we are down by 12, just about 2 minutes to go. Here is Love now buying some time a little bit, throwing to the right side. It's Cobb, so reliable. You got to think we're going to try to re-sign him. And just looking at the next moment we get, a 4th and 16. A 4th and 16. They bring us all the way back to the 41 now. A quick throw across the middle. It's Doubs again, trying to fight for it. And he won't get it. Those are the scenarios that Madden has been putting us in this episode. And we end up losing the game kind of because of it, to be honest with you. 30-18. When's the last time the Bears have swept the Packers in the regular season? I don't even remember, but it happened today. Jordan Love, another multi-interception game. 1 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. 339 through the air. Sometimes it just does not look pretty. Sometimes his throws are like perfect, you know? But then he just misses the easy ones, it seems like, way too often. And we'll just see what happens, you know, the final, 3 games of the season. Now we head into the bye week, and you know what? Our team just needs a morale boost because these tough games are definitely getting to them. Jordan Love does have an upgrade after this game. He will get the now I want to give him the throw under pressure improviser upgrade because I just need him to make these throws under pressure. I mean, there are a lot of times when we're gonna have, you know, pass rush heat in his face, and he's gonna need to make these throws. So he goes up a little bit in attributes that they said weren't even in that category, which is interesting. Zach Tom gets an upgrade. He has been the starter at left tackle, and since moving him to left tackle over Yosh Nijman, he has been actually really good at left tackle. And then Benjamin Mayfield also gets an upgrade. He has been a really good safety for us. But here we are at 6-7, and we sit behind the Vikings, who are also losing at this point. They are 7-5. How are the Vikings not running away with this division? They actually lost last week to the Jets, 35-31. Of all teams, the Jets. I mean, the Vikings are just literally leaving the door open for a bad Green Bay team to make the playoffs. So we make it to the bye week, and we have one of our first press conferences in a couple of episodes here. And what I'm thinking going into the bye week is giving our players a break. I really think, you know, we need to build some mid-season chemistry. We are in 2nd place technically. We do get a boost in morale, +10, but -5 in awareness coming into next game. So we have 4 games remaining, actually. We have the Rams, Dolphins, Vikings, and then Lions. So it's going to be interesting. Next episode, we're going to focus on that Dolphins game, the Rams game. We might end up simming that one and just seeing how it goes at home and then going on the road. That Dolphins game is actually Christmas Day, so that one we're going to play. Can't wait to see if we can pull that one out on the road. And will Jordan Love bounce back after a multi-interception episode? Hit subscribe, hit that like button. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I like getting money, I got time to get it. Target on me, so my car's a tenant. Dancing with the devil, I don't bargain with it. Bobbing in the dash, and the stick is with it. And I hit the 4-5 on the west side. But I'm from the east side, this how we slide. This how we ride, yeah, this how we ride.